Every year, we humans pollute our planet more than the last. Last year, our civilization spewed over 35 billion tons more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, dumped 450 million more tons of plastic in lands and oceans, and applied nearly 4 million tons of pesticides to plants and soils. There has been an exponential rise in the kinds and amounts of toxic chemicals we use and expose ourselves to in our lifetime. Cities, where most humans live, are hubs of economic activity and resource consumption. Cities often export the waste they produce, and therefore the land and water pollution they cause, outside their boundaries, but cannot do so with air pollution. This ranking of the world's most polluted capital cities is based on the level of air pollution they suffer, the average amount of fine particulate matter in the air that its residents breathe, to be precise. Please keep in mind that while cities in global south countries tend to rank high in the list of most polluted cities worldwide, those in wealthy western and global north countries contribute far more to global pollution due to the much higher levels of materials and energy consumption by people living there. Jakarta, Indonesia, is the world's 10th most polluted capital city in 2025. With a population of 41.9 million, it is the largest urban area in the world. The city is situated on the northwest coast of Java, at the mouth of the Ciliwung River on Jakarta Bay, an inlet of the Java Sea. Jakarta lies in a low and flat alluvial plain, with some areas of its northern part below sea level and subject to frequent flooding. Some parts of the city have been constructed on reclaimed tidal flats that occur around the area. Jakarta experiences a tropical monsoon climate, bordering on a tropical rainforest climate. It is one of the oldest continuously inhabited places in Southeast Asia and was the administrative center of the Imperial Dutch East India Company before being designated capital of an independent Indonesia in 1960. Emissions from vehicles and coal-fired power plants are the main sources of Jakarta's air pollution. Indonesia has the fourth highest number of pollution-related deaths in the world, and virtually all of its population lives in areas where air pollution level exceeds World Health Organization guidelines for fine particulate matter. The world's ninth most polluted capital city in 2025 is Abuja in Nigeria. With a population of 4 million, it is among the 10 largest cities in Nigeria and is also one of the fastest growing cities in the world. Situated 360 meters above sea level, Abuja has a tropical wet and dry climate and experiences three seasons: a warm, humid, rainy season, a blistering dry season, and a brief interlude of harmattan in between, with dust haze and cloudless skies. Located centrally in Nigeria, it replaced Lagos as the capital city in 1991. Nigeria ranks after India as the country with the highest number of air pollution related deaths in the world. The primary sources of air pollution here are emissions from industries, vehicle exhaust, emissions from power plants and electricity generators, and particulate matter from milling activities, cement production, and mining and quarrying sites. Most households in Nigeria also use biomass such as wood, charcoal, and agricultural waste as cooking fuel. 78% of air pollution related pneumonia deaths here are among children under 5, the highest proportion across all countries. The world's eighth most polluted capital city in 2025 is Kathmandu, the capital of the Himalayan nation of Nepal. Its population is 850,000 in the city proper and 4 million in its metropolitan area. Kathmandu is located 1400 meters above sea level in the Kathmandu Valley, which lies in the middle hilly section of Nepal, just south of the high Himalaya. The city features both a humid subtropical climate and a subtropical highland climate at different elevations and is crisscrossed by 8 rivers that originate in the surrounding hills that are up to 3,000 meters high. Kathmandu has been the capital city of Nepal since its unification in 1768. It is a melting pot for Nepal's vast ethnocultural diversity and has been continuously settled by humans for at least 2,000 years. Vehicle emissions, construction and road dust, and brick kilns are the main causes of air pollution in Kathmandu. Seasonal forest fires, which are becoming more frequent and intense, and crop stubble burning in India also contribute to its poor air quality. The high hills and mountains around the Kathmandu Valley allow air pollution to accumulate in the city. The number of vehicles in the valley during the last 2 decades has increased ninefold. Around 100 people die every day in Nepal because of air pollution. At number 7, we have Hanoi, the capital city of Vietnam. Hanoi is a landlocked municipality in the northern region of Vietnam, situated in Vietnam's Red River Delta, nearly 90 kilometers from the coast. Most of the city is lowland, with an average altitude of 5 to 20 meters above sea level, but the hills in the northern and western parts of the city reach up to almost 1,300 meters. Hanoi is categorized as having a monsoon-influenced humid subtropical climate, with plentiful precipitation like other places in northern Vietnam. With a population of 8.8 million, it is the second largest city and economic center after Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Hanoi has been capital city of the Vietnamese nation for most of the past 1,000 years, and it became the capital of the Unified Socialist Republic of Vietnam in 1976. Traffic accounts for more than 50% of Hanoi's air pollution, followed by industrial activity at 30% and construction at 10 to 15%. Hanoi's pollution is a byproduct of growth that has lifted Vietnam's economy while fueling its environmental struggles. Vietnam uses more cement than any country after China, and Hanoi's booming infrastructure is making its air hazardous to breathe for its residents. Sixth in the list of the world's most polluted capital cities is Dushanbe, which lies in the landlocked Central Asian nation of Tajikistan, in the intermontane Gisar Valley of the Pamir mountain range. The city is situated at the confluence of 2 rivers, the Varzob and the Kofar Nihon, and has an elevation of around 800 to 900 meters above sea level. It has a population of 1.2 million people, making it the largest city in Tajikistan. Dushanbe features a Mediterranean climate and some humid continental climate influences due to nearby glaciers and mountains, experiencing hot summers and chilly winters. It became the capital of Tajikistan upon its independence from the Soviet Union in 1991. Cement and coal power plants are widespread in Tajikistan, particularly in Dushanbe, and represent the biggest contributors to air pollution. The Dushanbe 2 coal power plant, which began operating in 2016, burns 6,000 tons of coal daily, which is almost half the amount of coal mined in Tajikistan. Vehicle emissions have also doubled in the past decade. As is the case worldwide, it is the poorer people who are more exposed to pollution here, as they often end up living near roads, polluting ports, factories, and power plants, and therefore suffer more harm. At number 5, we have Islamabad, the capital city of Pakistan. The city proper has a population of 1.1 million, making it the 10th largest in Pakistan, but 5.7 million people live in the Rawalpindi Islamabad Twin Cities region. It lies about 540 meters above sea level in the northern Punjab plateau and has a humid subtropical climate characterized by long and hot summers with heavy monsoon rains in July and August, and cool to mild winters. Humans have been present in the area for hundreds of thousands of years, and it was a site for Neolithic settlements and the Indus Valley civilization 4,000 years ago. Islamabad was established as Pakistan's capital city in 1967, the site having been selected for its accessibility from all parts of the country and for other strategic reasons. Rapid urbanization, industrial emissions, and increasing traffic are major causes of air pollution in Pakistan. But in Islamabad, where dependence on private vehicles is high, the transport sector produces the bulk of its gaseous and particulate air pollution rather than industrial activity, as is the case in the rest of Pakistan. The world's fourth most polluted capital city in 2025 is Kinshasa, the capital and largest city in the Democratic Republic of Congo. With a population of 17.8 million, it is also Africa's third largest city. It was founded as a trading post called Leopoldville in 1881, after the vicious King Leopold of Belgium, who controlled most of the Congo basin as his private property. It was renamed Kinshasa on the sixth anniversary of the DRC's independence from Belgium in 1960. Kinshasa stretches along the southern shores of the Pool Malebo on the Congo River, covering flat, low-lying terrain at an average altitude of 300 meters. Across the Congo River, which is the largest in Africa by discharge, lies Brazzaville, the capital of the neighboring Republic of the Congo. Wood biomass and charcoal used for cooking is a major source of indoor air pollution here. And other contributors include the mining industry, which is a major source of mercury emissions, as well as agriculture, especially when forests are cleared by fire. The country's water bodies are also increasingly polluted with toxic mining wastes and plastic. At number 3, we have Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh. Dhaka is located in central Bangladesh on the eastern banks of the Buriganga River, on the lower reaches of the Ganges Delta. With an estimated population of 36.6 million, Dhaka is the second largest city by population in the world and is widely considered to be the most densely populated built-up urban area in the world. The city's lowland location leaves it susceptible to flooding during the monsoon season, and it is fringed by mangroves and tidal flat ecosystems. Dhaka was a provincial capital and commercial center and one of the most prosperous cities in the world before British colonization. It became the capital of an independent Bangladesh in 1971. Dhaka's complex urban structure, high population density, unregulated industrial clusters, and chronic traffic congestion contribute to persistent and severe air pollution episodes. The three main sources of air pollution here are brick kilns, surface and road dust, and vehicle emissions. The city is losing its green spaces to rapid and unplanned urbanization. Air pollution caused over 235,000 deaths in 2021 in Bangladesh. Before the pre-industrial era, this number was zero. The world's second most polluted capital city in 2025 is New Delhi, the capital of India. Delhi is located in the Indo-Gangetic plains of North India on the floodplains of the Yamuna River, a tributary of the Ganges. With a population of 35 million in its metropolitan region, it is among the largest cities in the world. New Delhi was established as the capital of the British Raj in 1911, replacing Calcutta. But Old Delhi had long served as the political center of several medieval Indian empires, including the Mughal Empire from 1649 to 1857. The city features a humid subtropical climate with hot summers accompanied by frequent thunderstorms and cool winters characterized by dense fog. The summer monsoon enters in late June and continues till mid-September. Emissions from vehicles, road and construction dust, and industrial emissions are the main sources of air pollution in Delhi. Its air quality reaches severe and hazardous levels between October and February due to additional factors including the bursting of firecrackers during Diwali, thermal power plants, and crop stubble burning in surrounding regions. Air pollution is the fifth largest cause of death in India, which also has the world's highest death rate from chronic respiratory diseases and asthma. The world's most polluted capital city in 2025 is N'Djamena, which is the capital of Chad, a landlocked country located in the Sahara Desert in Africa with a largely arid desert climate. N'Djamena is a port city located at the confluence of the Logone River with the Chari River at the border with Cameroon, and has a population of 1.6 million in its metropolitan region. It was founded as Fort Lamy in 1900 by the French during their colonization of Central Africa, and was renamed as N'Djamena in 1973 after independence. The city lies within a semi-arid region characterized by a hot climate with a short wet season and a lengthy dry one. The city's proximity to Lake Chad influences its climate and ecology, making it an important area for agriculture and trade. The factors contributing to N'Djamena's air pollution include indoor sources such as stoves, but also open waste burning, vehicle emissions, and its textile, petroleum, and meatpacking industries. Petroleum generates 60% of Chad's export revenue and 15% of its GDP, and oil refineries emit hazardous gases as well as particulates and heavy metals. Airborne dust from the Sahara Desert also contributes greatly to air pollution in N'Djamena and Chad. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to watch more news and views of the Earth.